for them days that we was broken up, and he ended up staying at the B&B. He ends up doing something with Tati, and I end up finding out. Yeah, y'all didn't know that. Yeah, y'all didn't know that. I kept that shit in, bro. I took that shit to the grave. Because he gonna keep trying to make it seem like I'm just this dog ass bitch, and now I just don't care no more. I took that shit to the grave. So when I found out, I immediately stood up and told her she gonna have to fight me. You're gonna have to fight me. Because y'all, I was in her car, I was in her face, we was talking. I didn't fuck with that. At all. So I literally stood up, like I literally was finna crash out. Like that day, like y'all, they literally had to stop me from crashing out. Like I started crying, I started bawling tears. Like that day I seen red, and I was like, we gonna have to shake something. And you know, she didn't want to fight. She not no fighter. So I said, okay, you not a fighter, but I know Kaya, she get into that with you, so your friend gonna have to shoot that fade. Kaya was just basically on some shit like, this don't got nothing to do with me. I'm not fighting for her. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I was kind of forced to let that situation go because we wasn't together, right? So we end up talking about the situation. He ended up getting in my motherfucking head, of course, as he always do, because he's a fucking manipulator. Ends up getting in my head, and we end up like trying to fix things, but I wasn't over it. I literally wasn't over it. Like, I wasn't over it at all. That shit right there fucked me up real bad. And that's when I really started becoming a dog-ass bitch. That's when I really just was like, bro, you do not respect me at all. And he's talking about it wasn't even like, it wasn't even 2 seconds. Like, I put it in and then I just, like, I took it out, like, on some shit like that. It doesn't matter. It was a principle. You still did it. You get what I'm saying? So, that happened. So now it's just like, now I'm really on some like get back shit at this point. Because bitch, now you really playing with me. Like, you really fucking playing with me. So boom, we get another B&B. Yeah. So we get another B&B. That's when JC brought all his homeboys around. This is when JC homeboys started coming around. So I see one homeboy that walk in. I'm like, who the fuck is that? It was C. This when C come into the picture, right? So we in the B&B, like me and him, we keep making eye contact, but you know, we can't really do too much because everybody know about me and Dave. So like we just make eye contact, we just looking at each other. So boom, he's sitting on top of the pool table. I plop down to the floor. I called one of them over. I said, Zay, come here right quick. I said, no, it was either Zay or AZ. It was one of them. I said, stand in front of me right quick and get this boy my phone and put his Instagram in my phone. So he ended up putting his Instagram in my phone. Me and him end up talking. We end up texting. Boom. So now I'm just telling him like basically like all the stuff that was going on in my relationship and like how this shit was just like I should have been left that shit. So like we just started